Coastal Carolina Chanticleers Dynasty on college football 25, starting week 9 with a banger. Jordan Zamora, 4-star recruit. That's the first one we're ever going to get to commit to us, which is amazing. Has just committed to us. He's a running back, and I'm super excited. That's my first 4-star. Oh, Jesus, another one. There we go. Terrell Damania, a wide receiver out of Pearland, Texas. Another 4-star recruit. That's 2 lockdown. That is freaking amazing, man. We've got... All right, now we have to look at this screen here. God damn it, you're sprucing up my style. Here we go. Now, we've got these 2 to commit. That's amazing. We're in the lead for Randy Keel and Isaac Armstrong as well. I'm super excited because both of these mean that we can pull out the hours there and can invest them into other players and try to get as many commits as we can. Something that I figured out is that college football 25 is a lot more about the recruiting part than about the playing part compared to Madden. It's just a complete different shift, which personally I really like. It's just something that you have to get used to. It's something that you have to figure out. And if you don't figure that one out early, you're gonna mess up at least one season, which is basically what I did. That sucks. But we're not going to make the same mistake twice. I'm super happy about this, by the way. Let's just check out the recruits that we have here. Now, Gilbert Carver, 3-star. We're still in the lead. Center House scholarship offered. All right, we're going to leave this as is. Locked down to his top 5. Can we schedule a visit? I think we can, or we could get him to visit us in week 10, which would probably be helpful. Let's see who else we can get on a visit. Riker Campagnaro still top 8. Let me just enter here. We're super in the lead. We might get him to commit early. I've got Tevin Torrance, same thing. We've got David Cutrero. We're still in the lead, still making some headway. That is positive. Top 5. So we're gonna start inviting all of these dudes. What about Randy Keel? Do we have him invited yet? Nope, not yet. So we're gonna be pulling. Are we going to pull it or are we going to add it? I'm not really sure which way to go here. Let's just keep looking through the others. Isaac Armstrong, a tight end, would be incredibly important. And I'm super intent on getting Brian freaking Lombardo to us. Now, we're going to schedule a visit here. I just want to have him on the team. That is like, it just has to happen. Very important. Championship contender, I think, is the one we're going to go for. B+ or pro potential, but our highest rating is the championship contender. That's something that he's very interested in, so we're just going to go for that. We could also, I just noticed that we could also go for a hard sell here. Don't have enough hours. Can I pull the center house and go for a hard sell? Do I want to do that? I mean, we're super in the lead. I just don't want to get caught up here. So we're going to leave this as is, just to be on the safe side. We've got Stephen Moyoung, who is slowly but surely... the other schools are starting to catch up. That is something that is stressing me out a little bit. We're also going to schedule a visit here. We are going to go for the brand exposure. I think that one does make sense. It is super important to get these dudes on board ASAP. Now, Tommy Byler, free safety, a kicker would be very important. He is, well, we are still in the lead, but only just. We're going to add center house. I just hope that we can really just push these players over the line ASAP. There's so many I always keep pressing R1. God damn it. All right. Now, these are players I think we could catch up here. We could catch up. The point, though, is I can't really say if and how we can really gain the influence and how quickly we get the hours from the others. We don't have enough hours to scout them fully, so we kind of have to just make sure that we just get the players that we think we need, that we kick out the players that we won't catch up. Dudes like Rain, man, he's gone. He's absolutely gone. It does look funny, but he's really gone. Then we've got these dudes here. I don't think that we're going to be in the picture here, but for now we just have to focus on getting those top guys up top to the team. That's basically all we should do. Tommy Byler, I'm gonna add DM the player. That's all the hours spent. I really hope that we can get some commits next week. That would be amazing. Campagnaro should be a big push here. This should really push us forwards quite a bit. Lombardo is so close, man. So close. I really hope that we can get him to commit before the game. That would be amazing. Isaac Armstrong. I just think we need to push this. I really don't want to get overtaken here, but yeah, it is what it is. That's something that I did figure out pretty late, to be fair. And that is probably not ideal, but all right, it is what it is. The playing part is a big part, but the recruiting is the bigger part of the game. This week we're going to be playing Appalachian State. That's going to be very interesting. I really feel like we are in a pretty good position right now with the team as it stands. The thing though is, I need to check. Do we have players visiting us right now? That is, I didn't check that. Who's this? Wrong button. There we go. This is really weird, but all right. Visit schedule. Right, that's week 10. We just kind of set that one. Do we have anybody else visiting us right now in this week? Nope. Nobody visiting us in this week. All right. Good. Well, that's all right then. We're going to enter the game. What I do like is that this is something that we can impact. This is, the games we win, this is a major push in making our school and the program more attractive. We're going to go with the away option, all white. That's what we're choosing this season. We're going to leave Appalachian State all black. I really like that uniform. We're going to play offense only. And with that said, we're going to kick off the game. All right, here we go. Cheerleaders flying every time. And here come the players of Appalachian State. Today I give my all for Appalachian State. Currently in the lead in our conference in the Sun Belt. And here they come. A slightly bigger program than we are. So, in terms of the recruiting, definitely has it a little bit easier. They are 3-3. We are 5-1. And, yeah, it's down to us to how we play. 0-0. We're going to start things off with a run. But we're going to start with a slip screen. Let's go with this one here. Ethan Vasco. I'd really like him to get drafted. Really would like to get him drafted. Wow. Well, that was a quick hit right there. Didn't really happen. Do we have a wear and tear now? Nope, we're still looking good. Do we like this one here, or do we look at a different play maybe? Slants option. Do we set up? We're going to set up the inside zone here. Let's go. Right to left. Christian Washington. There we go. Let's find the space and we push forward 7 yards. With a good turn. I like that. There we go. Let's go with another one. 3 yards should be doable. Otherwise, we're going to go 4th down. Here we go. Nice adjustment. Stop pretty quickly, but we get that 1st down. Very important. Let's go with the pass play now. Looking for those short ones that I really like. The halfback slam, not a big fan. All right, let's stay on the ground. Has worked so far. 3 to 4 yards would be the target. Get a block, get a block, get a block. Nice. I had to wait for the block here. Well, that actually worked. There we go. Let's go with a slide. We've got Tawefa and Rustov. Both, of course, the players I'm looking for, and that is an open player right out there. Tawefa slightly faster compared to my other tight ends, but that's all right. There we go. Catch. A quick stop here, 4 yards on that one. They were closing down. Closing us down. But again, stay calm. Wait for the route to open and then get it inside. Stadium Pulse is in full effect. I'm playing this with earphones, of course. I've got the noise levels full up. to max settings, and everybody's yelling in my ear. So that's great. I really love that. The bells are ringing. AC/DC vibes. A little bit of a Metallica vibe. And here we go. An opening towards the right-hand side. Christian Washington. On the season 277. That's not out of this world. Crazy stats. But then, let me just remind you, we are playing short quarters here. I had to get it out. Ethan Vasco gets hit pretty hard here. Let's go with the play action wheel over. Do I think this one will work? That's some cool music right there. All right, here we go. We're going to be looking for Tauefa. Snap it and then get over there real quick. There we go. Oh, and he drops it. Would have had it. Let's go with the drive wheel here. We've got options. Looking for Yates. Looking for Tauefa. McCollum could work. I just don't think he's going to open up that much. Holy shit. That's a pick. We had it to Appalachian State right there. Ethan Vasco with another pick this season. Actually, he's better than that, but that's kind of been a constant, which I don't like. Just gonna put it out there. So they get a field goal. That's something that I would have liked to take. But all right, let's get our shit together. We're the away team. Stadium Pulse is out there. We're not yet iced, so that's at least something. There you go. Good play to Tauefa. Let's go with a spin move. Doesn't work, but we move ahead to the 47. Decent play. Gonna set up a run play for a change. Using Clifford. Clifford has amazing speed and a very good acceleration stat. Really like that. Very excited for the new players. Now Delvin Tauefa. Here we go. Third and inches. Actually a very good stop by number 34, I think it was. Let's go with the halfback slam here. Christian Washington. Noise is picking up. Here we go. First down, and then, well, only a few more yards. Let's keep on pounding. Halfback slip screen towards that left-hand side. Do I think that'll work? Maybe let's go with this here. Get a block. Oh, lovely. Top rushing yards, 766. Well, we are at under 300. This is also something that I really like about college football. The way you play has consequences in terms of player happiness. That is something that I think is really amazing. If you go for, if you don't have a lot of passing yards, if you don't use the wide receivers, they're going to be unhappy. They're going to want to transfer somewhere where they get to play. Quick turn, Tucker, 4th and inches. All right, here we go. Seemingly stopped, doesn't matter. We're going to go inside zone. Let's be ready. Christian Washington, come on. There we go. Fight for yards. First down and 5. 2-minute drill coming up. Now, I think we're going to play it safe. Continue to play it safe. But what I was saying was I like that impact. And I would expect something like that way more from Madden as well. You know, star players, I want him to be opinionated. I want him to be like, oh, come on, man. That late drop was very unnecessary, but all right. Anyhow, halfback slipstream. Anyways, what I was saying is the stars should be opinionated. They should be like, dude, if you're not going to give me those 1,000 passing yards, then why the hell am I even here? Can I get a block here? Nope. Nobody is there. And we have 0 gain. Right elbow. All right. There you go. Big man McCullum going forward. Is it 4th and inches? All right. What's the cheerleader doing? All right. Field goal. 4th and inches. We're going to go for it. We are, of course, going to go for it. I don't see the point in playing coy now. We have to get it. We have the ball. Let's go. Christian Washington, and we power forward. It's very nice. 1st and goal, 10 yards out. Let's go. Play action wide receiver in 1 minute 29. Rostov, maybe McCullough, but I think it's going to be Dove. There you go. Lovely play, and we step inside. There we go. First touchdown for Rostov in this game away against the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And the Chanticleers score 1 minute 19. Again, personally, I would have liked to maybe not give him the ball back. But then again, so be it. Good catch, good play. I like the speed with the turn. 34 was there. Not able to stop him. Come on defense now. All right, we get the ball back. That's actually pretty cool. Do we go for no huddle? I think we will. Let's just go for no huddle here. We're going to see... I mean, we're at around 20, so we're really far back. Let's just see how far we can push it. Maybe we can get a field goal. Christian Washington stepping out of bounds. 30 seconds to go. Play action slide. All go. Or a stick. Let's go with the all go here. Looking at Washington. There you go. Yeah, I was waiting for Washington to open up, but that did not happen. Let's go the shallow corner stop here. Maybe Dove will open up. That would be amazing. I'm not going to try to force it to him. That is very imprecisely thrown here. Alright, tell you what. We are going to choose a run play now. Just straight down the middle. 4th and 2. Now, of course, they call a timeout. I do understand that, which is okay. That's alright. Let's go with the dive. It's 2 yards. 2 yards can be a very, very long distance. We're going to get it. Yes, I knew we were going to get it. And off to the sides. Now, let's call a timeout here. Ooh, I like this. Now, play action dagger. We've got the short route. Looking for Dove on this one. McCullum is on fire. I don't really know why. Tucker is on fire. I don't really know why, but so be it. Tawefa or Rostov. These are my 2 players I am looking for. And there we go. Lovely stuff. Rostov stepping out of bounds. 9 seconds to go. What play do we like? The double post, I think, is a play that I would like to use with McCullum. That would put us into field goal range. That could help us. Yeah, all right, now we go backwards. And we're just going to let the clock run down. So be it. All right, that's all right. We keep the ball and don't hand it over. So, halftime update. Here we go. 97 passing yards, 50 rushing. It's a very bogged down game, I would say. Nothing too fancy. I'm pressing all the buttons right now. Let's kick it off towards the right. There we go. Nice. Into the back there. Gonna go out of bounds, and they're gonna start at the 25. Come on, defense. Defense. All right. Defense does nothing. They take the lead. That's all right. Rustov. If we had scored that field goal in the first half, I would have been happier, but that's all right. Now Rustov, and we're off to the races. Here we go. Pushed out of bounds. That was a lovely play. I really liked it. Ethan Vasco finding his man, and Rustov finally doing what he can do. He is so fast. Fast and a precise player. We're going to be looking for Tawefa McCollum. Is my backup here. Low catch, and he holds on to the ball there. That was a tight window for Kobe McCullum. We got it done though, so we're pretty happy. Vasco, I'm really happy with him. There we go. Russ. No, that's Max Yates. And I really like the all-white. And here we go. Ethan Vasco, 1,007 passing yards this season. Just passed over that. He's a junior. I don't know if he's going to stay on next season as a senior or if he's going to commit. But if he stays with us, I think he's going to stay my QB1. Unless the 4-star recruit joins and is better. We also have another 3-star recruit quarterback that joined the team. Recently committed, I think it was last week. Oh, that's an opening. That's all we need. Here we go. Can we do a spin? Oh, and a fumble. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Christian Washington, man, you're killing me. Gets it done, and then it comes out. And we still have it. Jesus H. Christ. Christian Washington, can you please not do shit like that? First and goal, 2 yards out. Here we go. We're going to put some motion on the tight end. Here we go. And there is an opening. Jesus, what a hit. Holy moly. All right, let's go halfback slam. Let's go with this here. Blast alert. Looking for Washington. There we go. Finds his way inside. We're going to celebrate this one if he gets up on time. And there we are. A little bit of a dance there and a little bit of a scare, to be honest. I think I shit my pants a little bit. That is the second time that we have a fumble close to the 1 yard line. That is not great. That is really not great. He's going to improve, man. He's got to improve. Come on, defense. Please do something. Please do something. All right, we get the ball back. That's amazing. Now, we are going to, of course, switch to chew clock. We're going to go with the ball carrier. Conservative, decrease fumble chances. Ball carrier special moves disabled except give up and cover ball. This is what we're going to be going with, all right? I am sick of the fumbles. No more fumbles. DJ Clifford. There we go. Ball protection. There we go. Lovely. 8 yards. That's great. We're going to let the clock tick down to the 2-minute drill. Now, wear and tear. Risk of injury pretty low. That's good. We're going to go inside zone setup. But before we do that, let me just really quickly check the depth chart. Just want to see where we're at in terms of the wear and tear here. Actually looking better than expected. I thought he was going to be half dead, but who's this? Rustov did get trounced quite a little bit here. Let's use Quan Shepard. Do we have somebody down here? Yes, we've got Bryson Graves, 56. Wow. We are rocking it, man. Alright, now the starters are looking good so far. Ooh, what's that one? That was on D-tackle. Skitchitano. Alright, we're going to use Titikpina, we're gonna use you, and we're gonna just reshuffle you down along the line. I don't want any injuries. Not if we can avoid them. Increased Dre Pinkney. Here we go. Pritchett, freshman to take over. A sophomore as the backup. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense risking the health of the players. Holy moly. That was fast. That was faster than I would have liked. 3rd and 2. Does it look like another one of these? I think 80 is completely open. And the ball came out. Are you shitting me, man? You know, being held up like 3 times with 2 yards to go is very, very painful. Whew. All right, 14 and 10. We do get another first down. That's all we need. Are we still good on the conservative? Yes, we are. Holy shebang. I don't want any balls popping out. Not anywhere. That's the final timeout. Cheerleaders are happy. I'm happy. 2nd and 6. Let's get another 3. 3 yards would be nice. Ah, great stuff. Even get 5 yards. Halfback direct. Halfback slam. We're going to go with a slam, though. I don't want any bad snaps or something like that happening. There we go. 1st and 10, and we are through. We are through. We're going to go for a kneel here. And that's going to be it. Victory formation. Kaboom. And it's a rundown. And we're going to win 14 and 10. Taking the game away from the home team, that was incredibly important. Not the highest scoring game, not the most prolific of games, but we got the job done. That's what counted. Close to 100 rushing yards for Christian Washington, who saved his own fumble, but only because the ball kind of came to rest in his lap right there. But other than that, he was, again, a driving force today. Really enjoyed having him around. Well done, Chanticleers. 6 and 1. Currently the standings 3 and 1 within the conference. When we look at the standings, I think this is important. Texas State still is 4 and 0. That loss really hurts us right now, but it doesn't matter. We have to keep on pounding. We have to keep trying for that top spot in the East, of course, and over in the West. And overall, well, not in the West, but in the overall, of course, that is incredibly important. We are still en route, I would say. Is there already a view? No, there is no view yet. Let me see. Do we have conference standings? This is what I was looking for. Only interested in the Sunbelt overall, of course. So we are chasing. We just beat Appalachian State. That was important because that means we will overtake them now. We also have the highest win percentage. I don't really get it, but it has to do with the 4 and 0 wins in the conference, of course. But yeah, that is the target. Of course, we want to go up top, and then we want to push into the playoffs again. This time, maybe even getting into a bowl. That would be fantastic. But of course, we're facing huge programs that are just way more advanced compared to us. Now, gonna say thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed today's game. I really did. It wasn't the most fancy of games, but you know, we got the job done. It was clean. It was fun to play. And with all that said and done, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me, making this special for me. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, consider subscribing. That would mean the world to me. As always, going to say thank you so much for being here, joining me, making this special for me. Stay awesome, stay safe, stay healthy, everybody, and hope to see you again next time.